Hi, my name's Megan. Just quickly sharing with you some info about the Australian STEM Video Game Challenge. If you haven't heard of it before, it's been running the last few years, and basically it's a competition where your students from about year 5 to year 12 can build and design and make their own video game and then enter into this competition. There's big prizes up for grabs last year. Students who won their category got a free, pretty high-end laptop, which is fantastic. You also get free tickets to go to the PAX Australia conference in Melbourne, but it doesn't include the travel. Even if you're not an expert video game designer or an expert or into video games, that's okay. You can still run this activity under the teachers and parents section. If we go to teaching resources, there's some fantastic resources and information packs here for you to have a look at, to give you information, assuming you know nothing. And if you go to students, it has all the information you need about getting together a team. The theme for this year is reactions, and students can interpret that however they like. And then if you click on resources down the bottom here, there are a bunch of free resources you can use regardless of if you end up entering the competition or not. So they've got recommendations for programs you can use for free to make video games, including Game Maker, Studio, Unity, and Scratch. We're finding a lot of students are already quite familiar with Scratch, so that's a great one to start with if their coding skills are not great. Unity is a bit trickier, and Game Maker Studio is a little tricky as well. However, they all have a lot of resources and online YouTube video tutorials that show you step by step how to get started with all of these programs. So as a teacher, it's a great activity to play the guide on the side rather than the sage on the stage. Last year, my husband ran this with his students at his after-school STEM club, and one of the teams was lucky enough to win their category. So they were in year 8 or year 9 and won the category for making a game in Unity. So this is their little game they made, and the design is quite clever. It's quite hard. It's quite challenging. I couldn't finish it. It was very tricky. And if you want to have a go, check out this website here, stempusyscience.com, and you can actually download the whole game, and you can check out some of the other games students have been making at Churchlands Senior High, just to give you an idea of what students can actually produce if they sit down and have a go. So I highly recommend checking all this out. It's all free and fantastic, and it's a really, really engaging activity to run. A lot of students are really into video games and play them at home in their spare time. So it's a really good hook to get them into learning some STEM skills, even some of the soft skills, like 21st century skills like teamwork, collaboration and communication as well. So yeah, that's all from me.